Dominican Republic and Dominica in League B Group D of the 2024-2025 Concacaf Nations League is set to begin here at the ABFA Technical Center in Antigua and Barbuda. Happy to have you along this morning. Joe Malfa with you for the action. 85 degrees, slight breeze, and chance of rain throughout the day. Here as Dominica and Dominican Republic are set for battle. We've seen one match played by each of these teams so far here in League B Group D play, and they both emerged victorious. For Dominican Republic, it was a 3-2 win over Bermuda in that opener, and for Dominica, it was a 2-1 win over Antigua and Barbuda. So these two teams come into today as the top two teams tied on 3 points each at the top of League B Group D. Still a long way to go in this edition of Concacaf Nations League. Remember, we've got windows of play in September, October, and November. 6 games will be played in all. And here in League B Group D, 4 teams in this group play 2 matches against each team from a neutral location. And this edition of Nations League, as has been the case in previous editions of Nations League that preceded a Gold Cup, will also serve as a qualifier for the 2025 Gold Cup, in addition to what the implications are on the next edition of Nations League. So here in League B, each winner of the group will be promoted into League A. Last place team relegated to League qualify to the Gold Cup main draw in League B, and the top 2 group runners-up from the 4 groups qualify for the Gold Cup prelim. So that's what's at stake. You want to be 1 or you want to be 2 here in League B. And League B is where Dominican Republic has been for every edition of Nations League. They've been consistent in that way. They were 3rd place in their group in the inaugural edition of Nations League, remained in League B. They were 3rd place in the 2022-2023 edition. Last time around, they moved up to 2nd place. And this time they hope to best that and win the group for a nation whose momentum has been on the rise all around. Dominican Republic coming off playing in their first ever Olympics. A lot of the players who have been their A-team, quote-unquote, or were in their Olympic team, not quite on this roster, cycling through after a busy summer and giving some more players some opportunities, but off to a good start here in September in this edition of Nations League. Now for Dominica, this is a first for them in a little while. They were in League B in the inaugural edition of Nations League. They were relegated after that edition. They remained in League C after a poor performance in the 2nd edition, but they were 1st place last time around in their group in League C and are back again in League B. These teams are set to take the field. We'll have anthems, lineups, and kick in just a moment.
Dominica. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthems. First we have the national anthem of the Dominican Republic, followed by the national anthem of Dominica. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, and here we go with the starting lineup for the Dominican Republic. Starts with number 12, the goalkeeper ABFA. Number 3.
These teams are set to go on a beautiful day here in Antigua and Barbuda. It is the fourth meeting all time between Dominican Republic and Dominica. Dominican Republic leads the series 2-1 overall. This is their first meeting since 2021. This is starting 11 for Dominican Republic. Head coach Marcelo Nevelef leading the way. John Lopez, the captain, in the midfield. The goal scorer last time out was Donny Romero. Up top again for Dominican Republic.
Number 1, Clemson Prince. Number 2, Erskine Williams. Number 4, Eustace Marshall. Number 5, Rufus
Akio Nicholson of Jamaica leads an all-Jamaican refereeing crew as the captains meet for the coin toss. Clemson Prince, the goalkeeper for Dominica, the captain, and Jean Lopez, the midfielder of Dominican Republic, joins him at the halfway line.
Of Jamaica. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Concacaf Nations League. First of two. It's about the Dominican Republic and Dominica.
And now the starting 11 for Dominica. Clemson Prince in goal. It's mostly Dominica-based starting 11. While the group playing for Dominican FC, 5 of the starting 11 in all. So they have that chemistry mainly on the top line. Travis Joseph, Chad Bertrand, Riel Thomas, and Aldel Laville all playing for Dominican FC. And it was Bertrand and Joseph who got the 2 goals for Dominica in their opening victory. Be interesting early on to see what kind of identity this match takes on. 2 opponents unfamiliar with each other. Dominican Republic did not see much of the possession in their opener against Bermuda, but they outshot them 19-5, and we're underway with Dominican Republic from right to left in the blue, Dominica left to right in the white. And a early free kick on the way for Dominican Republic. Dominica had an open end-to-end game with Antigua and Barbuda in the opener, 26 shots in all. They didn't see much of the ball either, only 40% of it. So both teams had that same approach in the opening match. Possession, not of the utmost importance, more about going forward, attacking, being direct. So those two going up against each other now with the similar styles. See what it may bring for the day. And swinger driven center of the box. It bounces all the way through to the end line. Still loose here for Dominican Republic. Drop back and then skied well off target. That's one that they would certainly like to have back. from the goal kick. Out across midfield. Battle there on the left side. And it goes back to Dominican Republic. Worked around the back, nearly given away, and all the way back to the keeper, Valdez. Valdez loops it. Sambataro. Contact there. Vasquez goes down. Free kick on the way.
Tranquilo. Xavier, ábrete. Beltre, ábrete. Ahora.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, goal for Dominican Republic in the 11th minute of play. Goal scorer number 10, Ronaldo Vasquez. It's Dominican Republic 1, Dominica 0.
¡Eh! ¡Samba atrás! ¡Eh! ¡Goldo! ¡Salimos! Con paciencia, vamos, con paciencia. Orden, orden. Tiempo, Joyce. ¡La prevención! بگیر اون هم هست که اینجا بالیدی Let's keep it.
In the 16-meter break, Hector Freeblue. It is still 1-0 in favor of the Dominican Republic.
Unlock, Odi, unlock. Yes, nice corner. Hey, that ball coming here. When you get that ball coming here. Hey, 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 hey! Hey! Odi! I pointed for you, go out here!
Another opportunity brewing here for Dominican Republic. It's loose in front at the edge of the 6, and it's saved. Well done by Glenson Prince. The parry away, not out of trouble yet. Whip back in, and now finally cleared. Player down for Dominica. Erskine Williams on that back line. Another flurry here for Dominican Republic. They could have tacked on to their already 1-0 lead. Brilliant save from in close. Glenson Prince getting it done. Trouble would persist from there. Eventually able to clear and catch their breath a little bit. Goal scored by Ronaldo Vasquez. It was his 4th for the Dominican Republic in his international career. Came in the 11th minute. That's the difference right now. There will be a cooling break in the 25th minute. This is going to be essentially a bonus break here for players to catch their breath. Some hydration with the man down. Erskine Williams, the 29-year-old, plays domestically in Dominica. Coming into today, had been a regular at center back. 31st cap he earns here this morning. Made his debut all the way back in 2013, a friendly against St. Lucia. 11 years now in his international career for Dominica. Here's a look back earlier on the goal. Back heel flick from Vasquez. They tried to gather his footing with the ball caught between his feet. Do anything you can in that situation just to find a way through. And that's what he did. Scored the game-winning goal in the 84th minute over Bermuda in their opening match. And he gets the opening goal here now. Both these teams had victories in their respective opening matches to start off League B Group D play. Remember, this edition of Nations League will have implications on the next edition of Nations League with promotion and relegation, but also qualification for the Gold Cup. This one looped all the way through. On the backside, kept alive by the Dominican Republic. Skied into the wind. Ball still loose. Misjudged by Prince. Taken out of the air by Sambataro. Loose in the area now, and it's 2 for Dominican Republic. Just like that, Dominica struggling to clear their lines, and it's Dorny Romero with his 2nd of the tournament. These two teams are similar in that neither have ever qualified for a Gold Cup. After they both won in the opening match day, they were put in pole position here in League B Group D, and still a long way to go, of course, with both these nations having 4 more matches after today in Nations League. But if you could pick up this victory here, after both these teams started with a victory, you are in a terrific position at the top of the group. And the winner of this group qualifies into the Gold Cup. Be a first for either nation. And it's Dominican Republic in a good spot right now. 2-0 in the first 25 minutes as we head into this cooling break. Can essentially look at this almost as being broken down into 4 quarters rather than 2 halves. And speaking with coaches around the world at the international level and the club level, when cooling breaks are part of the equation, they almost do take stock of it in that way as quarters rather than halves. If that's something that Marcelo Nevelev ascribes to as the Dominican Republic head coach, it's a pretty good first quarter. A goal in the 11th, a goal in the 25th, and a 2-0 lead. Dorny Romero, the 26-year-old, plays with Aktobe in Kazakhstan. Has played in UEFA Conference League qualifiers as of late, so at the top level. And for Dominican Republic, Romero, now the 26-year-old, has been a mainstay over the last 4 years. He really had his first look in the inaugural Nations League. His first competitive cap, Tony Romero, for Dominican Republic came against Montserrat as a substitute on September 7, 2019. Well, 5 years ago, scored his first goal on October 13, 2019 in this tournament against St. Lucia. And the one he just scored, now his 14th in his 30th cap. Terrific goal-scoring clip for Tony Romero. And a 2-0 lead. And right out of the cooling break, right off the kickoff from the jump, Dominican Republic high pressing again. Set piece opportunity for Dominica. Down 2-0, can't squander these, but they can't get it into the 18. Wasted opportunity. All the way back to Valdez, who's been quiet so far, the goalkeeper. That's how Dominican Republic would prefer it. Did a good job, Dominican Republic, of limiting opportunities in their opening match against Bermuda. And that was despite going down a man, remember. Dominican Republic saw a red card in the 11th minute of that match, and still, down a man, outshot Bermuda 19-5, and won the match 3-2. Terrific opening result against the odds of being down a man for 80 minutes, essentially. Dominica is still looking for their first really threatening opportunity here. They do have one shot on target tactically, but it was not much for Xavier Valdez to handle. 6 shots so far for Dominican Republic. Ellington Sabin looking on. Maybe frustration starting to settle in now for Dominica at the half-hour mark. Again, both these teams have never qualified for a Gold Cup. Here in League B, the group winners in League B will all be qualified into the Gold Cup main draw. The top 2 runners-up of the 4 teams that could be runners-up in League B, the top 2 of those 4 will qualify for the Gold Cup prelims. Have to qualify through that manner into the main draw. And this time around, there will be additional qualifying. There is a play-in round before the prelims, before the main draw. And a free kick on the way now for Dominican Republic. But teams in League B don't have to worry about that play-in. No possible way to fall into that. It's either no opportunity to qualify, direct to the main draw by winning the group, or into the prelims by coming in second. Rafael Mata brought down.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a yellow card from number 18 of first minute of play. Yellow card to Chad Bertrand. It is still 2-0 in favor of the Dominican Republic.
And a yellow card was given to Bertrand after that challenge. Another set piece opportunity for Dominican Republic. Can't get it past that man between the wall and the main group of traffic. Another set piece squander. We've seen it from both sides so far. Neither have been effective. .13 to play in this first half, all the way back to Prince. Goals in the 11th by Vasquez and 24th by Romero, the difference right now. This is now the 4th edition of Concacaf Nations League. Dominican Republic, all 4 times in League B, have not gone down, have not gone up. But based on the group makeup here this time around, this might be their best opportunity for League A promotion. And considering their recent trajectory in terms of the rankings and making the most recent Olympics and the young talent pool they have, this might be the best opportunity, and things are looking up. And the Pot 1 team here in League B Group D is Dominican Republic, the highest ranked team in this group, so on paper expected to win it. Bermuda were the 2nd highest ranked team in this group. They beat them again on match day 1, even despite being down to 10 men. Dominica, the lowest ranked team in this group, despite their victory in the opener against Antigua and Barbuda. Dominican Republic can navigate these first 2 matches with 6 points in the September window atop the group. They'll be feeling really good about their prospects of not only being promoted to League A for the first time, but qualifying for their first ever Gold Cup, coming off the heels of their first Olympics. Down the right side again for Mata. Mata on the turn, it's saved by Prince. Got it into Sambataro. They seem to prefer coming down this right side, using Vasquez, Mata, and Montes de Oca. Another direct effort here from Dominica. Some contact at the edge of the area, but nothing doing there. Really haven't seen much of the ball or built through the lines. It's just been direct over the top looking for Julian Wade. Haven't really found any connection to Travis Joseph either, who scored their game-winning goal last time around.
Let's go, Adi, let's go.
Long throw. They've used these as additional set pieces so far, Dominica. Gathered by Valdez. Dominica trying to get a goal back here. And it'll be a goal kick. Dominica seems shared be a corner. one was over the line. Back to Dominica. Dominica again newly promoted to League B after spending the last two tournaments in League C. No real negatives in this first half for Dominican Republic. They've outpossessed Dominica. They've created a bunch of opportunities, scored 2 goals. Some miscues like that, certainly. Sambataro couldn't keep it in, but all in all, a really strong first half for the top-ranked team in League B Group D. Starting to see more and more players for Dominican Republic playing abroad, either in Spain or in Europe. As a whole, talent pool has grown immensely over these last couple of years, and in that way, Concacaf Nations League has really served its purpose, providing more competitive matches for these players and teams to improve and showcase themselves. All it takes sometimes is a type of showing in a tournament like this, playing well with your club team, and all of a sudden, you go from playing for Cibao, and no disrespect to Cibao men, go from playing for Cibao to a team in Europe, and then you help raise the talent pool elsewhere. Now it's Vasquez. Didn't miss by much. A rising tide lifting all boats in that regard for a lot of teams in CONCACAF. And Dominican Republic has really benefited, maybe more than some others, from the existence of Nations League, and have shown some of the most growth. Puerto Rico comes to mind as well. Some nations that have exhibited the most growth, Curacao as well. Relentless pressure from Dominican Republic, and it's won back by Lopez, the captain, but oh no, it's going to be a foul against Dominica. Seemed like they were set to go the other way. Instead, it's hard work from Lopez, and another free kick for Dominican Republic. Taken quickly. Lopez into space. Lopez rifles it off the back of Troy Jules. Took a while for that to come down, just gives you a sense of the force behind that. Five to play in this first half. Dominican Republic up 2-0. On the counter, Dominican Republic to make it 3. It's through for Vasquez, back across, and it's missed. A tap-in waiting to be tapped home. Comes all the way through. Cutting inside, it's Vasquez. Scored the opening goal. Cutting in field, it's Mata. Still with it, Mata drops it back. On the turn, Montes de Oca. Shooting at will now. Trying to test the keeper, Glenson Prince. Valdez building out of the back. Space centrally for Lopez, the captain. Lopez pings it left for Vasquez. Vasquez ahead for Sambataro. Stumbles over the ball. Pressure again coming in from Dominican Republic. Dominica trying to get out across the halfway line, and they can't. That's been the issue really in the first half for Dominica that they'll have to try to fix at halftime. How to navigate this Dominican Republic high-octane press. They're forcing them, Dominican Republic, they're forcing Dominica to play over the top and then just gathering that first ball, that second ball. There's been no link-up play to the top line of Dominica. Space for Sambataro. Vasquez, step over. Vasquez. Final minute of regulation in this first half.
That's the fifth time now, That's 5.
Fed through for Mata. Space here. Mata, heavy touch. Lost it. Mata plays with LKFC. 3 minutes of stoppage time tacked on here in this first half. Wind picking up here in Antigua and Barbuda. Temperature in the upper 80s Fahrenheit, slight chance of rain, and windy. Free kick won by Firpo. Mentioned Rafa Mata before as he broke out on that counter, starting to find a role now for Dominican Republic. Made his debut in Nations League back in 2022. Did not partake on the line of 2023 because he was part of the U23 team in that process, ramping up toward the Olympics. But Mata did score twice in the last match of World Cup qualifying against British Virgin Islands for Dominican Republic. Schweissinger couldn't keep it in. Looks like we're heading toward 2-0 at the break scoreline in favor of Dominican Republic. Goals came early, 11th minute, 24th minute for Dominican Republic. Vasquez and Romero. Is there one last opportunity here? 3 minutes come and gone. Up to the referee to allow this final attack here for Dominican Republic, and it looks like he will. Mata barreling in. Mata plays it through, and it's saved by Prince. Dominica able to bring it clear, and that will bring us to our halftime whistle. So very nearly 3-0 right at the stroke of halftime. But Dominican Republic will be happy with the 2-0 lead going into the break here in League B Group D play in the 2024-2025 Concacaf Nations League.
Bermuda. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's halftime. It's 2-0 in favor of the Dominican Republic. Congratulations for the between Dominica and the Dominican Republic. After score from there, it's all Bermuda and Antigua. Skip up, beginning shift for the conclusion, ladies and gentlemen.
Just about set to begin half number 2 between Dominica and Dominican Republic, with Dominican Republic leading 2-0 after 45 minutes of play. Ronaldo Vasquez and Donny Romero with a goal apiece. That's the difference right now. As we're set to begin this second half, Hector Firpo of Dominican Republic, Chad Bertrand of Dominica have yellow cards. Early here in League B, Group D of the 2024-2025 Concacaf Nations League cycle. Have match windows coming up in October and November as well. Each nation playing 2 matches in each window. Both of these nations winning this past week in their opening matches. Dominican Republic 3-2 over Bermuda. Dominica 2-1 over Antigua and Barbuda. It's always a guessing game, predicting who might outperform their ranking, who might perform below their ranking coming in. Dominica were the lowest ranked team in this group coming in, but beat a higher ranked Antigua and Barbuda in the opener. Bermuda were the second ranked team. Dominican Republic, the first ranked team. The top ranked team, Dominican Republic, lived up to that billing in the opener with that victory. Now trying to make it 2 in a row. They go from left to right in the blue, Dominica right to left in the white, as we're set to begin half number 2 here in Antigua and Barbuda. And we're underway in half number 2. Long road back now for Dominica after the way the first half went. Dominican Republic, no doubt, will want to push even harder if they can, find more, create larger separation in the goal differential in the table as well. Never know when that might come into play. Looking to win the group and be promoted to League A for the first time ever. Dominican Republic looking to win the group and make it to a Gold Cup for the first time ever. Dominica pushing forward. Haven't had too many of these opportunities so far today. And it's right back to Dominican Republic, brought ahead by Mata. Beltre. You wonder if Dominican Republic has a more concerted possession effort. A little bit more lax and not as up-tempo as they try to shield out this lead now in half number 2, or if they keep it going. Again, looking for more, looking for the insurance, looking for the goal differential boost. Romero will get there. Waits patiently for support, finally arrives. Played through, Vasquez wants it centrally, back out to Romero. Spread wide for Mata. Mata cutting in. Edge of the area, settled by Montes de Oca, going for goals Vasquez, and it's saved again. Prince clears across the halfway line. Sent long again to Romero. He'll track it down. Romero dispossessed. Firpo.
20.
Heavy contact here.
Red eye stimulation, man, ref, man.
Free kick on the way for Dominican Republic.
Red eye stimulation. Red eye stimulation. I could score.
Late arriving there was Erskine Williams. Looks to just be a final warning from the referee. No card for Erskine Williams.
So once we one over, you get it. You understand?
Quickly taken from the free kick, Mata.
Watch him.
Still Mata, weaving his way through.
Referee, what are you all here? Yeah.
A bit more possession in the second half so far from Dominica. You wonder again if that's just Dominican Republic sitting back with a 2-0 lead, allowing a little bit more to take place and maybe hit back, look for a third on the counter.
Ready?
Another long throw coming from Bertrand. This has really been the only moments that Dominica have nearly come away with something offensively in this, on these long throws, just getting everybody in the box. Other than that, they have not advanced forward all too often. Launched again. Dominican Republic able to clear. And now they want to break out. Contact there, won cleanly though. Hold ahead, Romero. Up for Firpo. Rolled across for Lopez. Looking through for Mata, not quite.
Hey, Foxy, right there, right there.
Yellow card in hand for the referee. Unclear who it was given to. Appears to be Brielle Thomas, who's the guilty party.
No, he coming, he coming. Happened there.
of our first substitution of the match now.
They'll come in out, you tell him all for you. Oh, they'll come in out, you tell him all for you.
Odell LaVille will come off for
Make it rusty,
Coben
make it
Paul.
rusty. Make it rusty, make it rusty. Hey, what's that there? We have one man now. Huh? Yeah,
Coben Paul, the 24-year-old, will enter now.
Hold for him, hold for him.
Not much going on for LaVille in this one. Playing on that top line, just the service wasn't there. Only so much he can do. As Coben Paul comes on, he makes his third cap for Dominica. He debuted in 2019. He didn't play again until last October, and now this is just his third appearance.
Your shot.
There goes against Miguel Beltre. And he's going to be picked up for a yellow card as well. Referee counting up different spots on the field. Persistent infringement to call Beltre into the book. More physical play. More stern warnings from our referee. Choisinger gets away without a yellow card.
Ask him to check the player for me now, please. You good?
Another set piece opportunity here for Dominica. They've largely been squandered so far. They've been few and far between. Can they pull something off? Pull a goal back, spark some momentum. After some delay, free kick on the way. Troy Jules stands over it. Jules, and it's wasted. At the very least, service needs to be provided there. This one rolled all the way through from Mata.
Hey, Rusty! You can't put it in the air like that. And the shot the goalkeeper.
From the throw to the end line, it's Mata. Driven through. Defended well.
No shot, no shot!
Try from distance here, off target. Stepping up to have that hit with Cesar Garcia. Center back ranging forward and so often puts the laces through. You never quite know where it's going to end up. Sometimes it's top bins. You tip your cap, but that one not the occasion for Garcia.
Vete. Hey. Eso es, tranquilo, tranquilo. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Well done. Man up, man up.
Troy Jules carries ahead. Julian Wade. Some control on the ball here for Dominica at the hour mark. Still trailing by 2. Here's Thomas. Centered and cleared. Dominican Republic looking to break through. Romero still keeping his balance. Whistle blows, and it's against Romero. He tried to fight his way through.
Let's go again, let's go again.
Dominica to the end line. Ball still loose, bodies flying. Referee says to get up and play on. And now the foul goes against Dominica.
Hey, give me rod there, give me rod. One windows, I'll make you sure that's not a problem. Let me tell you, when you go inside, you see that? Make four for the BG.
Another cooling break coming in this half in just a little while. This is not the official cooling break. Player down for Dominican Republic. Players taking advantage though. Temperatures in the upper 80s Fahrenheit.
Hey, ball ready, yeah?
Let's go, Troy.
Xavier Valdez now will send us back on our way after that delay. Garcia taken off the field. He's trying to get back on already. There, bottom left of your screen. Vasquez lost it out for a throw. Set long over the top. Romero tries to bring it down. Firpo trying to support, but it's another late foul called against Romero. Dominican Republic attack has not produced much in this second half, but again, it's been a little bit more reserved with the 2-0 lead. Still out shooting Dominica 13-2. A change will come. Julian Wade will depart for Dominica. Javid George takes his spot.
Get him to him, man.
Played over the top to Vasquez with a goal already. Vasquez, Mata. Mata looking centrally, cuts it back. Comes all the way across now, and it's blocked.
Patience, Rod, patience.
Yankee! Yankalo!
Leave that road.
Smooth build this from the Dominican Republic. Down the left side,
Run!
flicked on, but
Run!
wide.
You are on the road, you can't press, give him that. Your new score. Go Foxy, go on Foxy. No shot, no shot.
Just outside the area now. Firpo lays it off. Chip through from Mata, and it's poked wide.
Yeah, I see. I see. Yeah.
Calling for the stretcher to come out here. Player down for Dominica.
Medical team, let's go.
Erskine Williams, the player down. Second time he's been down in some pain, holding that left leg.
Yeah. That's no. Yeah.
Not everybody like what you want.
I know. You bring out. Bring step back.
Williams, some concern here, being helped off this time. Last time he was able to get up and get off under his own power.
Rusty. You got me.
Playing down a man for the time being. Dominica haven't yet brought on a replacement. Two goals in the first 25 minutes. That's still the difference. Vasquez tried the quick give and go.
Go, Rod. Looking forward. Get back. Wait.
Blasted from a distance, but blocked. Taken by Beltre. Work down the wing, some contact there, and Dominican Republic hoping for a penalty, had it waved off by the referee.
Catch. Ringside.
Mata. Every time they try to break through, Dominica just doesn't quite come off. This one up the wing, and it was over the line. Just when it seemed like they might finally break through. Out for a throw.
Nice try, fellas. Let's show the heart. Let's show the fight.
Rufus behind you. Number 10 coming in.
Rafa solo. ¡Mueva la pelota más rápido!
Let's go fast.
Sent back in behind toward Mata.
Watch it.
Nudged off. And out for a goal kick. Under 20 to play.
I know. Hey. You want that break down?
And that'll take us into our cooling break here in this second half. Now you have to push for something if you're Dominica. Throw a bit more caution on the wind if you can. Looking forward. It's been a very professional, collective effort in this second half from Dominican Republic. They haven't really done too much as far as the attack goes. Take it back to their goals in the first half. Vasquez in the 11th, and then Romero in the 25th. After 10 shots in that first half, they have 7 still in the second half, and very well may end up at the same number they had in the first when all said and done. But just have taken the foot off the gas a bit. Opportunities have been a bit more clustered and not as threatening for Dominican Republic. Again, with a 2-0 lead, you have that luxury of being able to be a bit more conservative, tidy defensively. They possess the ball a bit more, 63% of it now. It's up from 60 in the first half. So just a methodical closeout to this game.
Trust, you understand? You don't change that back there. Fuck, you don't drop back. Hold on. One break it there. Big Malachi.
The cooling break into the final quarter hour of this one.
All right. Yeah, Big Malachi.
Looking long on the backside. Prince comes over and corrals it. Quiet second half of the goalkeeper after he made a few big saves in the first half despite going down 2-0. A long throw being geared up here. If they can cash in, cut the deficit in half, could have a game these final 15 minutes. Long throw, nearly flicked on, but Dominican Republic deals well again. Can they break out and find a third here? They have the numbers racing forward. It's Mata in alone. Mata around the keeper. Mata gave it up, but the offside flag might come up here. It did. Oh, a colossal mess up in the end from Dominican Republic. Montes de Oco was there supporting Rafael Mata, who now covers his face in anguish with his jersey. He was waiting for a pass across. He got ahead of Mata after he slowed down to go past the keeper, and he got in his way. If Montes de Oca is not there, Mata rolls that into an empty net. He's doing the right thing, Montes de Oca, running in support, but once he got past, that's where things went awry. And two changes coming for Dominica. Malachi, Bunny. And Kian Thomas checking in.
Let it go. Nice work, Marcus. Take your time.
Taken to the end line here. Blocked away for another long throw incoming from Dominica.
Good one, captain.
Now the first set of changes coming for Dominican Republic. Montes de Oca will come off. Isaac Baez replaces. First change here for Marcelo Nevalef has allowed his starting 11 to get here to the 80th minute before that first change. Some trust in the group, and they've been playing well. No need to change anything. But on this day in the upper 80s, temperature-wise, a chance now to get a break, get a breather, get some fresh legs.
First and second ball, first and second ball. Good job, Marcus.
Salgan.
I saw Corbin.
Marcus.
Magic cross, behind you, keep Belbook. Good work, Foxy.
Firpo.
I'm floating behind you,
Left
Belbook.
wing, Dominican Republic, patient again. Lopez, the captain, over to Beltre. Certainly at this point for Marcelo Nevalef's group, a concerted effort to just wind this match down to its conclusion. No mistakes, just keeping possession cleanly so, dictating the territory. After some consideration, it's going to be a corner here for Dominican Republic. Swung in toward the back post and gathered by Prince.
Give it to somebody, find somebody. Hey! Drive. Come back, Corbin. Yeah. Meet him, Corbin, meet him.
Here's Mata again.
Close the gap. No rush, let's close the gap.
Mata gets to the end line. Mata still feeds it in front, bouncing around. Cleared, not totally away. Dominican Republic wins it back.
Better, Jay, better. Better, Jay. Really.
Here's Troy Jules. Bends it ahead. Joseph back for Jules. Tough to really judge the Dominica attack in this one. That front line of three just haven't had the service provided. Possession so heavily dictated by Dominican Republic. And a free kick for Dominica. Back across. Now Dominican Republic trying to break out here after that set piece. In transition, Mata. Vasquez has it run by. Backheeled along, but away from. And the target out for a throw. Dominica could have allowed that out for a goal kick. Unsure why not. There's lack of communication on the back end.
Remember, they have the aerial advantage. Come on, guys.
You can take him last time.
Good what? Dice it, Kian. What? No shot.
Try from distance here and off target again.
Drop and get it and go.
Second change coming now, and third change for Dominican Republic. That's going to be all for Dorny Romero, who leaves with the goal on the day. That'll also be all for Rafael Mata, who had plenty of dangerous moments in this one. Juan Pineda and Christian Ortiz will enter. Juan Pineda playing for Chivas in Liga MX. Christian Ortiz for the Tampa Bay Rowdies in USL Championship, the second division in the United States.
Again.
4 minutes to play.
Right there, back one time.
Dominica just haven't been able to find anything in the attacking half. They have a shot in each half, that's all. Troy Jules did pick up the yellow card there for Dominica. At this point, it seems like it's fair to say this is probably all done and dusted. Just a matter of what exactly the final scoreline will be in favor of Dominican Republic.
He can stay, yellow card was given.
Two to play of the 90.
Again.
Flicked along to Vasquez.
Good job, Marcus.
Still Vasquez looking across now for Pineda.
No foul.
Give and go. Pineda gets by the defender. Pineda puts it in front. That'll be all as well now for Ronaldo Vasquez. Lucas Breton replaces. And Miguel Beltre will come off, replaced by Guillermo de Peña. Marcelo Nevalef and Dominican Republic will leave this September window with the maximum 6 points, and they should be happy with the two very different performances as well. That last win, the 3-2 over Bermuda, they played down a man for 80 minutes. When that's the case, you sort of throw out all the conventional wisdom and all the conventional tactics and just find a way. That's what they did. Down a man for 80 minutes. Back and forth it went. They went down 1-0, tied it, down 2-1, tied it, and then won it in the 84th. This time around, exact opposite. Dominican Republic getting the 2 early goals, playing 11v11 the whole time, and then just for about 65 minutes, just putting this game on ice with their possession, with their patience, looking for a third goal if they can find it. Maybe it comes here, and it's just wide. They've been in control of their efforts. They've not been forcing the issue all too much, again, knowing that they've already done the hard work, and now with 1 minute of stoppage time, they are in position to pick up the win.
Make that shit.
4 minutes.
You're Justy.
What?
Here goes Breton at the end line. Breton shielded out. It'll be a goal kick. As a correction, they have upped it to 4 minutes of added time from 1. Halfway through stoppage time. Floated in, looking for that third goal here at the tail end. Well, from here, Dominican Republic again will have the time off until the next window of Nations League coming up in October. For Dominican Republic, it'll be matches against Antigua and Barbuda twice in that window. Remember when we flip from the first pass-through teams to the second pass-through teams, it's just the inverse order. So they played Bermuda, Dominica, Antigua, and Barbuda. The first pass-through, it'll flip. So coming up in October, that's when you have a very interesting window. We'll have teams playing each other twice in 3 days. Antigua and Barbuda, twice in 3 days meeting. And Dominica and Bermuda, twice in 3 days meeting. We will know a lot about the complexion of this group then going into the 4th match day Right now, it's going to be Dominican Republic in total control atop the group with 6 points. Find out later today what their lead in the group will be, as you will have coming up at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Antigua and Barbuda against Bermuda. If you're Dominican Republic, you're rooting for a tie in that game. If that's the case, you'd be sitting 3 points clear of Dominica and 5 clear of both Bermuda and Antigua and Barbuda. The hard work done today by Dominican Republic. Goals from Vasquez and Romero add up to a 2-0 lead. Dominica trying to make it 2-1 here. Would be just cosmetic in the end if they can find that goal. 4 minutes have come and gone. Final whistle goes. Dominican Republic wins it 2-0 over Dominica here in League B Group D of the 2024-2025 Concacaf Nations League. Look at the full-time highlights from Dominican Republic's 2-0 win over Dominica here in the second match day of play in the League B Group D of the 2024-2025 Concacaf Nations League. The goal came in the 11th minute to start things off. Vasquez with what turned out to be the game-winning. Came on the assist from Dorny Romero, who would end up netting a goal of his own as this went on. Very physical game. Saw some yellows going both ways between these teams. Beautiful picked one up. All in all, 29 fouls in this one. And that second goal would finally come 25th minute for Dorny Romero. Romero, very lively all match long. Really just showcasing what he means to Dominican Republic. Now, 14 goals and 30 caps for his country. Almost out of a third before halftime. Not quite. Not too much work to do in the second half. The goalkeeper, very cagey, mostly in the middle third. Possession base for Dominican Republic. This opportunity to go ahead and make it 3-0, but then teammates got in the way of teammates. Montes de Oca gets in the way of a rounding the keeper. Mata was called for offside, and then that would really do it for the opportunities in this one. It would finish 2-0 to the Dominican Republic over Dominica. Look at the full-time stats again. 19 shots to 2, possession 62-38, 8 shots on target to 1. All in all, a thorough showing for Dominican Republic as they take it 2-0 over Dominica. And now, at the end of this one, They lead League B Group D with 6 points from 2 matches still to come today. It'll be Bermuda against Antigua and Barbuda.